Hello everybody, I'm Brian Freedman, wine specialist for winechateau.com, and today we have a wine that, though I haven't tasted it yet, I'm incredibly excited to. We have the Paolo Scavino. My voice is cracking. This is exactly how excited I am about this wine. I'm actually reverting back to being 13 years old. We have the Paolo Scavino Barolo 2005 Carobric. Now, I love Paolo Scavino. I've really had some very good fortune with them in the past. This wine, 95 points Wine Spectator, made their list of top 100 of 2009. Again, I've had great luck, even not just with Scavino, but with the 05s. I'm definitely a fan of those. So now, let's see how this is going 5-6 years down the road. Very curious to see how this is expressing itself. And again, as we're trying to do here, I have not pre-tasted this wine. So let's just see here. I mean, this is all brand new to me today. So give it a smell. Whew. So I need a moment. For fans of Barolo, this is the kind of nose that will immediately make you want to sit down and sort of hide the bottle from everybody else. There's a little bit of funkiness on the nose here. I mean, there's, typically we're getting some of that typical truffle note there, but to me there's something a little bit smellier here in a good way. There's that truffle smell, but right after it's been dug up, so there's a little bit of dirt clinging to it. It's a little bit funky, a little damp. I love this, but there's a lot more going on aside from that. There's everything from these really high-toned flowers to something like tar or asphalt. The cherries here are cherries. I mean, the berries here are definitely in the darker color berry family. We're talking about some darker raspberries, black raspberries, dark cherries, incredibly complex nose. And we just popped this cork maybe 5 minutes ago, so a lot of potential here. See how it tastes. Okay, so as expected, and if I'm talking funny right now, that would be the tannins doing that. As expected, this wine is still all about its structure. For me, it's definitely more expressive on the nose than it is on the palate. Those tannins are clamping down. Great acid tannin balance here, but the fruit is a little bit lean at this point still. This wine is about potential. For me, I would do two things with this bottle. First of all, I would definitely buy this bottle. I would buy a couple of them personally. If I were to try it right now, I would decant the heck out of it for an hour, hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, swirl it occasionally, really get some oxygen going on in there. Number two, and I'd almost prefer to do this, I would lay this down in my cellar and just try to forget about it for at least the next 4 or 5 years, and then after that, it's going to keep on going, probably for another 10 years. We're going to start getting some spice, some tea, some more leather. Those truffles and flowers are really going to start evolving. It's great right now, but it's going to be even better once it has some time to really evolve. I think Spectator nailed it on this one. 95 points seems to me to be right in the sweet spot of an accurate score. I think top 100 of 09, no questions asked. My only issue with this wine is when I do go home with this, is keeping it away from myself because I'll be tempted to drink it, but I really think this is just going to be a stunner in another 4 or 5 years. So thanks for stopping by. I'm Brian Freedman, and as always, cheers. Both literally in terms of the flavor, as well as blah, 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 blah. You ready? If they just gave it more of a chance, or if not, we hope that you enjoy your wine. Don't forget to